Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Let's continue with our Grimm Burloksson campaign. Let's see. Last time we had taken the rest of Sylvania, except for Schwarzhafen. We had taken Essen and Nagenhof, but they've been since taken by the Bone Rattlers, who we're going to have to deal with. They're sitting in Beckhafen, so I'll try and get the entire region here. We moved up into the mountains to get rid of Azhag up here, as well as the Red-Eyed tribe, which was named Khazid Urkulars. We do need to deal with the vampire counts here. And also, if there's Skaven over here, we need to get Karak Flag anyway. And the Silver Pinnacle. That's on our list of lost holds. Also, we also confederated with Karaza Karak, and we now have Thorgrim Grudgebearer under our control. And we are sending him and
Lord of Clan
Stotchel here off to deal with the greenskins, which were beating them back. They had lost both of these regions again to the greenskins. So we are helping them make some progress against Gorfang Rockgut here. And then what? Once we've dealt with these over here, well, I wonder whether we'll go to Iron Rock first, or whether we'll go just jump over to Black Crag.
I'd rather eat a squeak.
Might see if we can jump over to about here. Because I don't want to jump right on top of the settlement. Otherwise we'd have to fight their armies and their garrison at the same time. And their garrison is probably what I'm more scared about, because it's got some Black Orcs in it. And as well as a rock lobber. Not that we're lacking on artillery. But, you know, minimize problem, threat and all that. Do I want to combine your armies? You have room for one more artillery piece. And I can put the grudge thrower there. And maybe swap the dwarf warrior out and put another unit of thunderers in there too. Why does the AI keep recruiting quarrelers with great weapons? I mean, I know they're useful. I always just go for the normal quarrelers, because I prefer them to have shields to protect them from counterfire. The Great Axes does give them armor piercing, but I don't see them as being like melee attacking units. Anyway, also have a Thane, and I was actually reminded last night that the Thanes had gained 3 new abilities, and wouldn't you know it, there they are. With all the changes in the last update, there are quite a few things which I completely forgot about. Also this. I think this is actually from the base game. Maybe not this, like, break open the casks and stuff by 42 pounders, but these two choices, I believe, are from the base game. I thought they were part of the mod. I think I'm correct on that. I haven't looked at the Master Engineer without the mod, so I can't be sure. But, at least for the Thane, they have Keeper of the Gate, Ironbeard, and Wanderer, which give different buffs to their army. Hello, welcome, welcome. I'm Grimm. Is Deadeye better or Grudge Raker? The abilities from the Master Engineer. I can't really say for sure. I don't like sit down and compare like damage over time between the two different choices here. Like, what's Sharpshooter provide? Sharpshooter ammunition, increased range and anti-infantry. So he's got the 265 range. His bonus versus infantry is 150. So I guess he'd be really good at long range sniping. You can also get a speed increase. Increase his accuracy, reload speed. So yeah, just sort of like a fair amount of damage to a single target. Whereas the Grudge Raker, this is like a shotgun. So it's much shorter range. But I think this would be good for... This would be better against like clumps of probably low armored infantry. I don't know what its armor piercing would be. Apparently he could... You see, I think that armor piercing weapon damage there is for his melee weapon, not for his ranged weapon. And I don't know what this is like. It's apparently a magic missile, so I guess it's kind of like a fireball. Yes, they are in the base game after the patch without the mod. Okay, thank you very much. Patch also changed the thing too. Yep. Does pressing the middle mouse button make the campaign move faster? How am I? I'm my campaign. They're both going quite well, thanks. I'm going quite well. I hope you're going well. My campaign, it's going pretty well so far. I don't play on a really high difficulty. We do play on campaign difficulty hard, but I only play in battle difficulty normal, because I don't like the AI getting bonuses during battles. I find that would get rather annoying. I'm not really one to... I don't know. I don't want to have to make like stacks of powerful units to deal with enemies. If I do so, I prefer the enemy to be a cakewalk. Nah. Whatever. Cinder Blast Shell, you've used it before. Does good. Okay. Good to hear. Middle mouse button make campaign. I don't really know what you mean by that. I can click down my middle mouse button and drag the camera around. I often do that because it's easier. It's faster than scrolling it by the corners, and also because I have another monitor over here, it doesn't actually lock my cursor to the window, so I have to be really gentle tapping it onto the edge of the screen there. I don't know whether I'd want it to be locked to the screen. I mean, it would be more useful, but I haven't had too much of a problem with it. Or you could use WASD. And yes, you can also hold down shift to make it faster. That actually makes the scrolling faster too with the mouse, but I sometimes use the keyboard as well. It depends. Let's see, what are these abilities? So he gets Keeper of the Gate, minus 33% vigor loss reduction for hammer units in the army. The Thane gets Guardian, which is 15% physical resistance for heroes and lords nearby, and also expert charge defense. So, you know, that's useful. I can't say I use hammers too often. I think they've been made better. I think they've got a bit of a area of effect attack now, which should make them deal a bit more damage. Though I have to say, I understand that the hammerers have always kind of had problems in melee, I believe. But for myself, I don't tend to recruit hammerers because they get targeted by the AI and shot down. And without shields, they just kind of get whittled down out of everything else in my army before I can really use them in combat. The same thing with like Blackguard of Naggaroth for the Dark Elves. They're high-valued units without shields, so the AI targets them. It makes perfect sense. It's annoying, though. Ironbeard, 75% fire resistance. His attacks cause the flammable effect, reducing fire resistance. Is it? Oh yeah, 20% fire weakness to fire. That'd be nice if you're attacking trolls. It would add it on top of their... Would that add on top of their regeneration? I think so. And he also gives 50% ammunition for Iron Drakes, Iron Breakers, and Miners. Which is, the Iron Drakes have the flamethrowers. Iron Breakers and Miners have the, explosive satchels. So I think they get like 1 or 2 throws of that, so he'd be giving them another satchel, so they'd have 2 or 3 volleys of that to use, which is pretty nice. And he gets Wanderer, also, or he could also get Wanderer, which, he can get Vanguard deployment and Stalk, and he also gives Snipe for Ranger units, which I don't have any in my army, and I'm not sure what Snipe does. I think it increases the missile damage of a unit if there's no enemy units within like 40 meters of them or something like that. Or some distance. Like, they have to keep a distance from the enemy to get the bonus. Sadly, you can only choose one of these. I do kind of wish the Thanes had maybe a little bit more to make them interesting. Other than these three, it's still very generic, I feel. But I kind of like the idea behind this, that you're sort of changing the Thane's career path. Like, this is kind of like a hammerer, this is an ironbreaker, and this is a ranger, I suppose. It would be neat if he changed appearance based on that. That's going a bit further, though. Maybe if they had, like, a few skills attached to them, they could sort of refine it a little bit more. I don't know. Just building characters in different ways is neat. At least it's something added to the Thane, rather than just being, like, the Empire Captain. Sort of, it's a melee lord, it gets the usual melee skill and other things, and it's pretty much the same as all the others. Some factions have much more interesting these melee heroes, whereas a number of other factions kind of lack that. I think the White Kings are very generic as well as the Empire Captain. What else? Tomb Prince, kind of, but you can theme them like the Thane. You can have them themed around chariots and all that. Anyway. What am I going to give you? I don't already have satchel charges in my army anymore. We had some before. We had some miners. I'll probably get some iron breakers in the army at some point. Where are they? Iron breakers. They are over here. At tier 4. There's a hammerers. So we're not going to get them anytime soon. I was actually going to get some rangers. Or at least some Bugman's rangers, because I never use them. So I'd like to see them. At least once more.
Grungni, this had better be good.
Probably get some Iron Drakes. But then Guardian is nice. I can keep him near to my heroes. But then my heroes, my Lord and other characters. Grimm is in a gyrocopter. Give him Iron Beard. There we go.
Yes?
Okay. Let's see. Let's go over to this point of interest. Oh, what's this? Don't know if plus 50% ammunition for Ironbreaker is worth it. Does increase the ammo for Ironbreaker make any difference? As I said, I would guess it increases their satchel, the satchels they have to throw by one extra satchel. They have 2 satchels, I think, to throw, because the Ironbreakers don't have like a gun. They throw an explosive pack. And I think they have 2 of that, for what I saw just before. So I think 50% would give them an extra volley. 1 extra ammunition for that, which... not that big of a difference, really. I would kind of prefer if the Ironbreakers didn't have them. That's just because they chuck them and usually hit my own units. But it's nice, disruptive damage to enemy units. My mismanagement of my Ironbreakers aside. Okay, you can jump over there. You can jump over there. And watch as the greenskins jump over here to take Carrick-Dron. Build that. Build that. Okay, so everything over here is fine. Yep. Don't have anything else I want to build.
My quest is done.
You're probably going to be going in 7 turns. Okay, end turn. Oh. And I had Tom Phillipson moving to their armies. He can catch up with them later. Have I taken Black Crack? Not yet. We are just going to take that. Seeing if we can lure some of the greenskins away from it before we attack. How's Thorgrim? I think he's going pretty well. We confederated with his faction, so he's doing better than the AI was. We're actually making some progress against Greenskin down here. I'm hoping the Scabby Eye tribe doesn't... Hey, there we go. They attacked us. The Scabby Eye tribe doesn't attack us. What's this do? Master Rune of Grungni. Shields nearby dwarves from missile fire. Oh yeah, 20% missile fire. Missile resistance for nearby units. Sure. I'll stick that on the Grumbling Guard. That gives them 10% ward save. Okay. They're eager to attack us. Decisive victory. I could just auto-resolve this, but let's play this. Have I got Grombrundle? No. I don't think so. Is he still part of Karakarak? I thought he got moved to another faction. I haven't played as Grombrundle since he was added to the game.
It is a reckoning.
He's somewhere. I haven't checked to see whether he's in the Lord pool. If he's part of another faction, we'll have to confederate with him, but I'm not sure. He's part of Karakarak still? Okay. Well, I don't have him as a Lord. Our income's a little low, so I haven't recruited too many more units. Because our income is already negative at the moment. Hey, where are you? Yeah, you're over there. I don't really want you to be that over there. You can hop there. You can hop there. Thorgrim, go there. Grumbling Guard, move a bit more central. You'll affect more units that way. 20% missile resistance from a rune like that. That's really nice. Considering you can probably get more missile resistance from other things as well. They're not going to be affected by... Don't do that. They're not going to be affected by ranged weapons. Or quite easily. Okay. There we go. Rune Lord, go up there. You hop over there. Longbeards, go there. You can hop up there. You can go there. I guess you can move there as well. And the thing can go up there. There we go. Fly the gyrocopter up. Let's go deal with some of them. What do they got? They really have no ranged units. Attack that unit of range there. Again, we have a few extra toys to play around with since we're playing as Grimm Burloksson. Our Goblobber, instead of throwing goblins, sadly, it has shrapnel rocks. So they're splitting up and dealing area effect damage, which is quite nice. Very useful for large clumps of greenskin. And our gyrocopter here fires fireballs. It's got flamethrowers on it, so... Again, it's also very useful against large groups of enemy units. Oh no, the pump wagons. They're just sitting there. Who's manning that grudge thrower? I take issue with your aiming, sir. Okay, cast some runes. Cast another rune over there. And apparently the Rune of Wrath and Ruin isn't dealing magical damage at the moment. It's supposed to, but... Where's Thorgrim? There he is. Attack there. You can stop.
Stop firing.
Some big uns over there which have decided they want some more. Tighten up formation and fly over. There we go. Poor snotlings, they took a cannonball to the head. Boom. Oh. Slayers are out of formation. There you go. Cast that on you. Don't have anyone I can cast a fireball on. Over there, I guess. Yeah, that was a good shot. It went across horizontally. Oops. Are you alright? Oh, he's fine. Hello. Welcome, Lothar. Is this a dwarf faction? It is indeed. We are playing as a another legendary lord added by Mixu's legendary lords pack 2 called Grimm Burloksson, who is a engineer. So it's all about that technology and adjustments to our weapons and all that. So hence all the cannons and thunderers. Okay. There we go. 76 and 32 losses. So, yeah, 108 losses. That's fine. Those dwarf warriors took a beating, though. Should probably have positioned it so my cannons could shoot through my front lines. I'm glad cannons have a bit of an arc to their shot in this. If you play Empire or Napoleon Total War, don't put your cannons behind your infantry. They do not have an arc to them, or they have a very low arc to the shot. So they just sort of shoot their cannonballs straight ahead. And if you put them behind your infantry, you're going to lose infantry. Because the cannonball will just go right through the infantry at the front. Unless they're up on top of a hill. In this, it's not so much of an issue. Because the cannons fire on more of an arc. So they can actually fire over the front ranks. Most of the time. Sometimes you'll still hit your guys in the back. Guys with axes must feel like idiots standing next to the guys with guns. Do we like leave some for us? I didn't bring this axe for nothing. Let's get Route Marcher. Okay, so what have we got? You, there, and that. Okay, do I want to spend some of the guild's approval to upgrade a unit of thunderers or something? How much do we have? 70. And the next tier it will go down is at 60. So I could upgrade 2 of them. And we could get grudge rakers. Or I could get long rifles. Or I could upgrade the quarrelers. And they could have explosive bolts or piercing bolts. I think piercing gives them anti-large, and it also, as it says, applies a bleeding effect. Causes enemy weapons damage reduction and speed. Get a flash bomb and march over here. Hello. Okay, can I recruit Grombrindle? I can, actually. There's Grombrindle. You and your followers will die. That is my oath as my kin. Grungni is witness. Oh, that is my oath as my kin. Grungni is witness. But we can't afford it at the moment because our upkeep's going to go up by 1,560.
It is time for the Karazhan Corps.
Or I could upgrade one of my cannons to have rat points and capsules to deal damage over time. But that would put me down. That would cost 15, so I don't think we can do that. I'll upgrade one of them to grudge rakers. Also, this is something I was going to do before. Okay. This is so I can remind myself the difference between them. What? Grudge raker. Rakers. There we go. I did copy and paste that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, does it do... Huh. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's weird. If you select the entire name... hold on.
Master Engineer.
I press Control A, or, you know, you press Control A to select all. If you press Control V to copy and paste, it doesn't remove the, previous name. It just sticks as much of the, copy and paste, the, stuff you have copied into the, name slot. Whereas if it was Control A to select all of it, then you press Control V, it should remove the thing you've selected and replace it with the thing you want pasted. Anyway, what about that's different? Isn't it just using like default settings for naming and all that? It's like messing up the text input in Age of Empires or something. Which I think is just straight up using Windows settings for it. Maybe this is a bit different, but it's emulating how it works. Okay. Let's attack Black Crag. Where are we going to attack? Right down the center? We have enough artillery, so we can sort of make a hole in the walls wherever we want.
Select target.
What luxury? I think they've actually got a stone thrower of their own in their garrison. Should be a bit careful of that. Okay. So now Grudge Rakers I'll put them on hold. Also our thunderers. They're not too useful shooting outside of a settlement. They don't arc their shots. Quarrelers are better though.
There is no greater authority.
You and you. Hold ground. Everyone hold ground. There we go. Hello. Welcome, DG. I know I'm streaming in 1080p now, since there is a new golden resolution, 936p. 936p. 1664 by 936. Okay. Something to do with it being divisible by 8. Huh. Okay. Interesting.
It is a reckoning.
I can't say I'm too understand it completely, but
Attack!
I'm probably not going to change things over, even if it would be better. What are you doing, cannon? Get back here! Don't move! I didn't tell you to move. Why are you marching up? I can't envision in my head what that resolution would be shaped like.
Fighting for Grimm Burloksson.
Be a bit longer and thinner, wouldn't it? Anyway. Get up here.
For the High King! For the High King! Choose the target, Lord!
Okay, cannon.
The High King!
Can you shoot that without marching forward? Nope, you're going to march forward again. Why? Oh, that was a good shot. Hop over here. You can shoot at them on top of the walls. It's supposed to be perfect balance with 6,000 bit frame. Okay. Right, itself is a test recording. It does look sharper in fast-paced games, especially with the majority of people watching in normal mode on Twitch, which is 1340 by 754. Mm-hmm. I guess it would be useful then if it did make things clearer. Bit rate can be very annoying, especially if a game is overly dark or it's got like an effect on the screen and then it's just generalizes it all and you're like, it's supposed to be static on the screen. The game's just like, yeah, make it really, really blurry. I don't tend to really play games where that would be an issue. If I played Stalker or something where it's really dark at night, I'd imagine it'd be more of an issue. Ow!
On the move now!
Gyrocopters fly back out of the settlement. Dodge! Okay, we defeated these towers yet? We'll take out their towers, and then we'll blow some holes in the walls. There we go. Oh. Keep attacking that tower. That one's not destroyed yet. I have to remind myself, I don't actually have an engineer or Grimm here to reload the ammunition of my artillery, so... I have to be careful and sort of ration it out a bit. people playing fast shooters or like modern Skyrim with loads of shrubbery and trees going. 1060p is better for the encoding. Game like Witcher 3 will benefit from it as well. Oh yeah, yes. Okay, we'll destroy a section in this wall here too. Look at them all nicely clumped up together. Splat. It's very nice. Maybe fire at them once more. Excellent. Been playing Commander Content Red Alert yourself. You've actually never finished it in the past. Must be done. I don't think I've played... have I played Red Alert? I might have played it once in the past. I might have also finished Red Alert 2 at some point in the past. I have finished Red Alert 3. I actually own Red Alert 3. And that's enjoyable. I never actually owned Red Alert 2. Though I might have played through it at one point. These seem to be conflicting statements, but believe me, they're not. Let's see. I might have... I can't remember. I don't actually have the expansion for Red Alert 3 either. I enjoyed the game, but I don't think I ever thought the expansion was really necessary to purchase. I should probably go back and have a look at it at some point. Whether there's any problems running it because it was a Games for Windows Live program or whatever. Okay. Everyone march up. I think Red Alert 2 is a fan base favorite. I would agree with that. I think a lot of the fans for Red Alert were put off by Red Alert 3's increased silliness, and it does go further with the crazy stuff the Red Alert 2 does. Red Alert 2's got silly stuff in it as well, but Red Alert 3 sort of goes an extra mile. What with the what is it? The Japan faction with these transforming Tengu ships, which go between a hovercraft land mode and a flying air mode, and then they have the helicopters, which also morph between a flying mode which fires missiles everywhere and a land mode which struts around and I think it fires missiles against air targets. I like that faction a lot with the variation its units have, but it's very over the top. Zombies have things like that as well. What do they have? Big old tanks. Anything more specific? It's been ages since I've played it. It's hard for me to remember. I think the expansion added a vehicle which was it like jumped into combat, or it would strut around on legs, and if you made it jump, it would get stuck because the legs would break. I think it was an increased in size version of a game from the base game. So I remember there being like a vehicle like that in the base game, but it was more of an anti-infantry thing. CNCsnet.org has first 3 CNC games easy to install on Windows 10. I think I got a fan-made patch for it to make it easier to get them running on modern computers. Some sort of open source engine running thingy. I'm sorry. Can't really remember the word for it right now. Which made it easier to run them and allowed you to run them at higher resolutions and all that. I think I was actually looking at that like a year ago, but I forgot. Oh well. OpenRA, that sounds like it. I think it was compatible with a bunch of other games made by Westwood Studios. I know other streamer L's show has been playing a lot of the Dune series. Dune 2. I would like to play Emperor Battle for Dune at some point. I really like the soundtrack for that. It is fantastic. Though I understand the gameplay in it is a bit maybe not the best, but eh. I think that's the thing about all the Dune games, is that the soundtrack is consistently good across all of them. Quite impressive. I just wish there was a good movie or something to watch. I should just read the book. Books. There we go. Generals was cool. I think I remember people talking about Command & Conquer Generals a lot, though I've never played it. I think it was because it was a lot more focused on multiplayer, or people playing it would always be playing it on multiplayer, so never too interested. Best to avoid OpenRA if I want to play the campaign. OpenRA is focused on multiplayer. Oh, okay. There was that remake for Red Alert 1, wasn't it? Was it Command & Conquer? No, it was both of them, wasn't it? I could have a look at that. That seemed to be pretty good when I saw it. I think I actually have Red Alert 1. I think it was given away for free on the, in a PC magazine I used to get editions of. So I have both of them on 2 separate CDs somewhere. That actually might just be Command & Conquer. Because it might be the GDI and the NOD on 2 separate CDs. And that's just Command & Conquer, isn't it? That's not Red Alert. Though I might have a Red Alert 1 as well somewhere. And loot and occupy. There we go. We get the Rune of Courage. Okay, upgrade that. Build the walls. Good, we've got the gold mine and we've got the Tinker's Workshop.
On my way.
You can get hard to hit.
It is time.
And hop out. So they can't use a smaller army to block you off. In case they attack. You can get Rune of Negation. What was I getting with you? Get Thunderer. Okay. I could actually get Grombrindle now. I have enough upkeep. Let's give you a few things. Rune of Courage, sure. Grudge Keeper, a Sapper. Can have a Potion of Strength. I'll give you a double-barreled Talisman of Preservation. Go. So what's he got again? Armor of Glimril, Rune Axe of Grombrindle, Cloak of the Lair, Rune Helm of Zufbar, Lord of the Deep. Yeah, usual things. Mountain Strider, Mighty Beard of Defense. Plus 10 melee defense for all units when defending. Minus 50% vigor loss reduction. Rouse the engineers. Grimnir's resolve. 4 uses for Grombrindle has no fear. Which, oh yeah, extra melee defense that makes them unbreakable. Age of Vengeance. Increases armor piercing weapon damage plus by 6 for the Lord's Army. Plus 35% speed for the Lord's Army. But it lowers their base weapon damage by 6. Okay. And I think a few down here are different as well. Yeah, Legendary Commerce, Ancient Acumen, Eagerkin, War Campaign Movement, Casualty Replenishment, Global Recruitment Capacity, and Lightning Strike. So what's coming this way?
I ain't doing that. I'm here now. How can I help?
Greenskins. Get some Thunderers. If they attack our settlement, I want to have a few more Thunderers to man the walls. Okay. Actually have more guild approval.
Let's march.
Get rat poison capsules. We could actually afford that. Sure.
What needs to be
Okay.
done?
Let's go take
Sunday's
Eshin.
vengeance on the foe.
Oh, I didn't see this. Tiberian Dawn is what the first Command & Conquer is called these days. Okay. Yeah, because it moved into the Tiberian Sun series. I never played Command & Conquer, so I know very little about it. It involves, like, green crystals which turn people into goo and, aliens, I think? Let's see, what can you get? Make you relentless. Bare essentials. Let's see how fast I can get you. You're 39 speed with that. What do I have on you? Dawi firepower. Let's get Morgrun's favored for extra ammunition, missile strength, and reload time reduction for our artillery. That's nice. Do one of these... Yeah, that improves gyrocopters and bombers. These ones are just infantry. Miners, dwarf warriors, slayers, giant slayers, hammerers, and iron breakers. And long spears. Yep, okay, that's fine.
I am the Slayer King.
Right.
Time for a reckoning.
You're kind of fine just sitting there. 19,000 gold. What grudges do I have? Raid any region belonging to the following race greenskins. Okay, we'll just go up there and raid Beckhafen then.
Master Engineer at your service.
And the other one was the Abominable Puppet. Win 3 battles against vampire counts. I don't think there's going to be enough nearby to be able to complete that one. We kind of already dealt with the vampires. Oh well.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
Entered. I wish it was a bit easier to get some games. That's that sort of came out of nowhere. Sorry, it's thoughts going through my head. Battle for Middle Earth 2 was another game which I was thinking of, and I have that. I had like a collector's edition version of it, but I think the box copy I got of it missed out on a lot of the extras. it's weird. It said that it was supposed to come with like a making of and some other stuff with it, but never was seen to be able to find any of that. There we go. But there was an expansion for it, which I'm pretty sure you can't really get anymore. Like Rise of the Witch King or something like that. You get confused between the name of the expansion for World of Warcraft.
By Grungni, this had better be good. One rag.
I was also trying to look at War of the Ring. That was a game which I had. Yeah, it's up there. But I couldn't get that running. That's the
Let me think about it.
strategy game based on Lord of the Rings, which is very similar to World of Warcraft. I think it was made by the people who made... is it called Battle Realms? It's, like an Oriental themed game. Anyway. That was pretty fun. Looking at it now, it's really weird because it's not based on the movies, which is makes it neat in a way. Because pretty much everything after the movies is based on the appearance of the movies. So it's interesting having a different depiction of it, even if it's very cartoonish. The dwarves have massive shields, and it looks very Warcraftish. Let's say that. What are we doing? Do I have anything I can build here?
My quest is doomed.
No, public order here is being maintained. Everything's fine over there.
Into the darkness.
I might actually get you to jump up and take Nagenhof.
What?
Okay, so you're...
Retake the realms. Yes.
do I want to jump you over?
Very well.
Sure.
Gotland, can I help you? What?
We'll jump you both over here.
It is time.
And the engineer can join into Thorgrim's army.
Cannons moving.
There we go. And enter. Okay. It reminds me, I'd actually purchased the Settlers 4 from GOG when they had a sale like 2 months ago or something like that. Which irks me a little because I actually already own the Settlers 4. But getting my CD copy of it working was extremely difficult and I never succeeded. So buying it from GOG just got me a version which was working. I sort of messed around with it a little. I'm still no more understanding on how to really play the Settlers than I was at the time. I would really need to sit down and just figure it out. It's a game which I never fully grasped how to play. It's oddly hands-off, but at the same time you have to pay a lot attention to a lot of how things are going, how things are running. Which is like other games I've played, but I don't know. I kind of find it obtuse in how you're in just what you're supposed to be doing. There's a lot of things you're supposed to be doing in it. I think it's the problem, and it doesn't sort of tell you It just sort of dumps you into the game and expects you to kind of know what to do. Probably tutorials, but... Hello, welcome, Noodle Masher. How's the war going? Pretty well. We're beating back the greenskin tide. While I natter on about irrelevant things. Azag's come to say hello. He's got a bunch of hill goblins in his army. And also more biggins and netters. Like goblin archers. Yeah, they're just archers. Okay, they don't have fanatics. Ugh. I hope things are going well with everyone else. It's been alright here. It's actually not been freezing cold. Been able to enjoy going out and enjoying a bit of a walk outside. It hasn't been raining every day. Which, I'm sure for some people who live in parts of the world where it's quite warm, they wish it was like that where they are. Interesting. If one unit is unable to be deployed outside of your position, it doesn't matter if all the other ones are, you can't position them. Actually, I can? Oh no, you can. I guess... Oh, there's a... You can't deploy them there. Okay. Okay, you're there. Go there. Our gyrocopter squadron can position themselves there. Are you charging me? You are. Okay. Position yourselves there. Position yourselves there. And Gyro squad, fly out. I have the high ground, yes. They're being foolish and trying to attack me. If we were attacking Malekith, it would make more sense, but he's all the way in Naggarod, probably having a terrible time dealing with brass bulls. Oh, my gyrocopters! Okay, maybe we can catch some of them? That was a bit early. Ah! Oh well. That wasn't terrible. You seem to be a lot slower than you're supposed to be. 90. You shouldn't be moving that slow, I feel. Okay. Fly over here. If I had rat poison capsules, if I had a cannon for that, be able to deal damage over time to them, but... Let the bombing commence. I should have done it closer. Ah. What's happened? Last time I was able to get them on top of units pretty well. I'm just aiming them too early. Sometimes I feel sorry for the greenskins. Did you try to take down one of my gyrocopters? You sneaky sword attack.
Take it all! Get moving! Get moving! Yes, Lord! Off we go! We are relentless! Move off!
There we go.
No shoddy contraptions here! Nothing can stop us! Fight!
Okay. Then we'll run off the edge of the map. Pretty nice. 37 losses. A grudge rake has actually got 100 kills. Well done, those lads. I will say, having all the gyrocopters is fun, but they do take up a lot of my attention during a battle. Because I have to keep them moving, otherwise they get shot. I think they've got some missile resistance now, but also because of Grimm's helmet, that gives air effect missile resistance. But they still... You know, they're still rather large targets, so missiles could pretty easily take a number of them out. Okay. Hey, we've
Summon me if you
I don't know, completed the grudge. And we get seal stones. And a runesmith's apprentice. Okay, good.
What needs to be done?
Let's go and attack Beckhafen. Yeah, we'll just auto-resolve that. Okay, and occupy.
Ready to do the
There we go.
kills,
Bone rattlers are no more. We got a sapper.
Master engineer at your service.
Okay, you can spread public order and get training level 3. You can get relentless. I'm gonna get obstinacy with you. Actually, hang on. Hold up. I would like to get ballistics instructor and extra powder. Okay, requires 4 points. So 5, 6. $11. If we went for it now, we'd be able to get it. Or anything else I want to spend points on? We've got these two. I'm not too interested in stand your ground. If we have a point over, perhaps, but because Grimm, I'm enjoying Grimm being in the gyro bomber. He's not near the front line to really make that useful. Though I guess he could use that on the gyrocopters if I wanted them to go into melee, but... So we'll get standardized firing drill.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
What else can we get here? Oh. It's 5% campaign movement range faction wide. Sure.
What?
Do we have a slot open in here? No, we don't. We're just replenishing our losses.
Aha!
Sure. We'll get rid of the clan barracks and we'll build the growth building there. Castle Drakenhof has been upgraded. Let's build the... it's a Slayer Shrine which gives Untainted. Actually, the Untainted's being kept under control. So we don't really need that. Yeah, build the armory. I guess you can build 2 of them. That and that for Slayers. I'm gonna make more use of the engineering tree. Yeah, get the engineering tree. That's more useful to us. Upgrade the gold mine. That's fine. Red Eye Mountain's not upgrading yet. Grumbrand went up a level. Income from trade 20%. Is that faction wide? Could be quite useful if it's faction wide. Hello! Welcome, welcome, anime rules. I rarely have Grombrindle, so I don't really know how best to build his character. He seems to be focused on like, well, this is focused on like Iron Drakes and War Machines, but all of his other things seem to be focused on more infantry. So I guess it's sort of just Iron Breakers and higher tier things. But again, you're not going to be making use of those for a while. Get legendary commerce.
Throw bearers! Let's march!
Tom Phillipson. What am I going to give you? Let's give you a Grudge Raker, since the other engineer has the Dead Eye. There we go.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts.
What's this? Deep magma caverns. Obsidian. And also miners with blasting charges. Get iron. Get the barley fields. Another gold mine. How many gold mines do we have now? Again, Black Crag has a gold mine here, but it doesn't have the gold mine symbol there. Black Crag has the gem resource, but it doesn't have the icon there. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot of gold in these mountains. Makes sense. That's why all the dwarves are there. We're going to be drowning in this stuff.
One rag.
Do the Empire have gold in their settlements? I didn't intend us to be taking over the Empire. It just sort of started happening.
I grow restless.
Could we confederate with you?
Welcome to my throne.
Nope. You're not interested in confederating. Oh hey, we can see Greybeard's prospectors.
Onward.
You've actually got tolerance to us, 20%. Technology, 30%, sure. Also, the fact that we've been at war with the Ugma tribe. Minus 40 for great power, minus 15 for aversion.
Make your proposal.
How's it going?
Longbeard's grumble,
Non-aggression pact.
Sure enough.
Actually, we can trade technology ideas. Oh,
And what can the
and
Dawi
you.
do for you on this
I will
fine
get
day?
a non-aggression pact and a trade agreement with you. Any other dwarves nearby which I can get agreements with?
To war.
Carrick Hearn.
Come, kin.
We can't trade with them yet.
You know who I am. Let us begin.
You can get Mason level 2, I guess. Again, you're just sort of sitting in there, protecting the settlement.
It is time.
I'm gonna have to move you up into the mountains to replenish your losses.
Of Clan Morgrim.
Okay, next up.
Yes.
We're going to be wanting to take Barakvar, and then Ekrond. I have a lot of guild approval again. Is there anything I want to spend that on?
Send me to vengeance.
Hmm.
I do.
Hmm.
One rug.
Give you explosive bolts. I don't want to like swap all of my weapons over to the upgrade to the variation versions. It's something I rather like about them. They're not straight upgrades. They provide different utility. The rat poison capsules deal damage over time, but they would deal less impact damage, I would assume. Because the enemies aren't getting hit by a cannonball anymore. They're getting hit by like a glass orb or something. Like the shrapnel rocks for the grudge throwers. It seems while they're good at dealing a lot of area damage against clumped groups of infantry, they don't seem to deal as much damage if they hit the walls. You want a non-aggression pact? Nope. I can't guarantee that. You have regions of Barakvar. Be gone.
Let us be about this. Okay.
Okay, go get Nagenhof.
We'd best stay.
There we go. And we'll get the barley fields. Dwarf tinkerers.
By Grungni, this had better be good. Troll Slayer.
Okay, we still don't have the entire province though, because Dryka is sitting in Mordheim. She's actually got Needling as well. It's being very proactive. And Krugenheim. It's got these regions here. How about that? That's fine. 3 more turns to upgrade Zufbar. Yeah, you're still fine with that.
To war.
You can get... Rune of Breaking.
Retake the realms.
Okay, and jump over here. And jump over there.
Out of here.
So we're not at war with any of the factions down here. Unless greenskins run along over here. We should be fine if we start attacking from the north here. They'll send armies across the badlands like that, but let's worry about that when it happens.
Honor to your ancestors.
Hello. You want a trade agreement? I guess.
Aye. Let's hear.
You want a military alliance? Who are you at war with? Ugma tribe, slavers of Zard Ugrund, Clan Eshin. Yes. I thought about declining, because that's going to make those factions aware of us, and, you know, if you get a military alliance with a faction, their enemies are going to dislike you more, which makes them more likely, well, which is going to make them go to war with you faster. So I often decline their requests of military alliances, even if it would make sense, just to sort of allow me to focus on one group of enemies at a time, so I'm not just surrounded by enemies and spread too thin.
I'll cast the runes.
Get Iron Rock, we'll get the Iron Mine, we'll get that. So let's see, what are we doing over here?
Can I help you?
Oh, you're actually pushing against them. That would be where the Chaos Dwarves are. Though it doesn't look like they're there. There's Skaven corruption here. So I guess Clan Eshin or Great Clan Rictus has spread out from there.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Maybe the Chaos Dwarves are in Spite Peak?
The axe thirsts for war.
There's Cazador Dragonslayer. I think Thoric Ironbrow, the new lord, starts down here in Karak Zorn, the Mortal Empires campaign. Actually, I don't think he does start down there, because I was playing a campaign as him. I can be pretty definite about that. It's kind of weird. I mean, he starts in Lustria in the Vortex campaign. I think it would be neat to have the have a dwarf faction starting all the way over there, but I guess because he's so far away from the other dwarves, he wouldn't really have any friends. I don't know. Boost income, I guess.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Right. Go back up into the mountains. You're going to be going to deal with those vampires in the Silver Pinnacle.
The dwarfs need me.
You can get some Longbeards and some Quarrelers.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts.
You can move to there
I suppose
and
so.
raid and end turn.
Aye. Let's
What do
hear
you want
you
now?
have to say.
You want me to join war against Clan Eshin? Nope. Even though I have a military alliance with you, unless you declare war on someone, I don't need to go to war with them.
Onward.
Yep. I can take the oath. What's this? Oh, right.
You hear that? My death calls.
I'd best don my mail shirt if I am to return with a tale of your deeds.
There they go.
Summon me if you dare.
Let's get Scorry. He's got Ancestral Blood Grungni. So that will lower cost and
Let
increase
us
research
begin.
bonus. So yeah, they
Send
ran
me to
off.
vengeance.
Let's go take Barakvar. Just auto resolve that. Occupy.
Ready?
There we go.
Master.
Well, I want you to take Doc Karaz.
For Karazanko.
Yeah, sure. There we go. Occupy.
Iron-willed.
Okay.
What?
2 more regions. You can get that.
The High my king acts.
You can get Thunderer. Level 3.
I am the white
I could get another runesmith. I wouldn't mind a runesmith in Grimm's army. Get that one.
The runes are ready.
Bundry Dragon Slayer.
An accord bound by runic law. Ready.
Okay.
Aye, laddie, off we go.
March up here. One more turn for that. Beckhafen, upgrade that.
For the wisdom of Valea. To war.
What's being a problem here? Local population. Oh, that's from wartime. Right. It's just a very, very low amount of chaos corruption there because of wartime. -5 from faction. Events +2. Taxes -4. Buildings -3. Difficulty level 2. Corruption 2. Buildings. Oh, hang on. Buildings is I think it's because of the climate. Oh yeah, and it tries to... Yeah. Public order changed a number of patches ago. I just have to remind myself about that. It's not just going to default to getting to 100. It sort of tries to balance itself out to...
Who calls me?
At like 0, I think. So the higher your public order is, the larger the penalty of the public order is, to sort of try and get it back down to 0. Though you still want it as high as possible because you get good bonuses. But anyway, Talia declares war on Crooked Moon mutinous gits. It looks like Talia actually owns yeah, Myrmidons. Yep. There's Wurzag. Oh, hello. Sure. Is this a provincial patrol attacking Wurzag? The Eternal Grudge. Defeat the following Lord's army in battle. Witnessed by Grimnir's vengeful sight, the greenskin mob attacks our own throng and foul treachery has forced a dishonorable retreat. We cannot, will not, let such a stain on Dawi courage past. A grudge is recorded. Ensure it is settled.
Forget it.
No, I won't forget it.
Take the realms.
Increase mobility.
What?
Okay, let's
Aye.
jump over there. Don't actually have enough money and my income is in the negative. Oh boy!
I'm here now.
Fun.
It is time.
Let's get rid of some units.
Valea's will binds me to you.
The guild of
Have a look at this. Maybe it will give me some gold. Barrels of rum. Hey, upkeep reduction. And minus 50% attrition suffered at high seas reef.
what needs to be done?
That's fine. I'm not going to bother trying to upgrade anything in there.
For the wisdom.
Would you be interested in confederating with me?
King.
You would,
Let us
actually.
feast and drink.
Should I confederate with you?
The axe thirsts.
You have a whole bunch of thunderers, cannons, and longbeards. Thunderhorn. Armor of the King of Karakazul.
Stink of command.
Oh, it looks like Clan Richter's clan nest confederated with Clan Eshin. Because that's the lord of Richter's clan nest. What have you got in here? Gunsmiths, mustering hall, salt works, iron smelter, drinking hall, toolmaker's workshop. So I get a bit of money if I confederated you. But then my army upkeep would increase again. It's already 35% because of all the armies I have. I'm going to hold off on that. Enter. Let's see if we can get Ekrud, and then I'll try and like see if I confederate Karakazul.
Welcome, men of the Empire.
Hey, Gelt. What do you want? Non-aggression pact. Nope. Again, not because I necessarily plan on going to war with Balthazar Gelt, but more just so I can try and control the diplomatic opinion of factions around me. At least somewhat. The more agreements I have with other factions, the more like positive and negative modifiers will stack up. So
They have wronged us.
okay. Go there. And go there. One B is there.
Be it.
You can go there.
War of vengeance.
You can go there.
Demand blood.
There.
Helicopter.
Darkopter there.
There is no greater
Thorgrim.
enemy.
You have a grudge raker. You are actually going to stand in the front row.
Thunder
You can stand up the front with the grudge raker under us.
here. Warriors.
Let's split you up.
Clans unite. By the Layer's will.
There we go. Okay.
War of vengeance.
Thorgrim, could your voice get any deeper? Jeez. It sounded like it was going in slow-mo there.
Into the air! All have wronged us!
Okay, fly up.
The clans unite!
Cool, we also get to see our
Cannon!
rat poison. Which, it doesn't deal a debuff. But it does deal damage over time. So, yeah. I think it's got a neat effect to go along with it. See if you can get rid of some of the wolf chariots. Nope. There we go. You see, it leaves this like smoky cloud around. Boom. There we go. Like that. So yeah, it's just kind of like the
For the High King!
what's it called? The poison wing globadiers.
Charge!
Right on a cannon.
Go! Go!
They're not rats. But I'm sure the cannons don't mind. Hey, what? Oh no!
Move off!
It casts What's it called? Soul Steel or whatever. Yeah, Spirit Leech on our gyrocopters. Drop your bombs. Get out of there. Yeah, just find whichever targets you can and shoot them. Grudge Rakers! Shoot whenever you feel like it. You are on auto fire, aren't you? Yes, good. You got a few shots off. Okay, hop past.
Runes of smiting upon them.
They don't really have armor piercing. Get stuck in. We might be guessing our own tunes. Maybe. Does it actually look like the gas would affect our own guys? It probably does, but... Shoot her! Oh, river troll hag. What's it called? The beautiful river beast. Jogging beautiful. There we go.
Vengeance!
Okay, that went pretty well. Yeah, 127 losses. Pretty good. I mean, what am I saying? No, that went very well. We didn't lose too many guys at all. I think it was because I felt like we hit our own dudes with our artillery a few times, but we dealt with the army which was going to attack us. We lured them to attack us, attack Thorgrim instead, so good job. Execute and loot. I need to spend some of my oath gold. I've got so much of it. I actually have to finish off that army. Okay. Oh no, I don't. Well, we can finish them off anyway. Get out of here, Wozak. Dog. Okay. And run up to there. Okay, you can get rally and also Morgrun's favored. Breaking. Strike the runes. You can get... get percussive maintenance. In possession of countless irreplaceable tools and devices, no master engineer goes down without a fight. The extra hit points will help if he's on the front lines.
Lord of Clan
And with his Grudge Raker, he kind of has to be able to make use of it. Okay, Zufbar's gone up a level. Let's get the Tinker's Den. And... can't get that yet. Yeah, let's build the foundry over here. I'll deconstruct that. We'll get the Iron Minders Guild Hall. You can go there. You can hop here. And encamp to get some replenishment. Mundry... Will I let him catch up with you? I don't know. Maybe. Let's upgrade Nagenhof. And we will get nothing else because I've run out of money again. Okay then. I could recruit Crag the Grim. Let's do so. So, I think he's a legendary hero? Oh no, he's actually a lord. Huh, how about that? Crag is the oldest and by far the most powerful living runesmith. A gnarled old dwarf, strong and enduring as a weather-beaten oak. I don't actually know how the lore works with Crag the Grim and Thoric Ironbrow. I kind of thought Thoric was the oldest, but then I know Crag is the oldest, so there's like two really old, renowned rune lords in the lore for the dwarves. Of course, there can be more than one. It's not like the dwarves are short on old, cranky
Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear
lords and all that. They're all old, yeah. You actually want me to join the war against Averland? I'm tempted to do that. After I dealt with the green vampires. But it's like, I don't know whether Crag the Grim, I think is might be an older character than Thoric Ironbrow. I believe sometimes Games Workshop would reimagine a character as a new character in later editions, if that makes sense. And I don't know whether Crag the Grim is a case of him being replaced kind of with Thoric Ironbrow, at least overall conceptually. But I don't actually know, since I never played a dwarf army, so the touch points on the lore are lost on me. Maybe they just both existed. No reason why they couldn't have.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
Crag's probably just older than Thoric, and I'm making a bigger deal out of things than needs to be.
Retake the realms.
Old and cranky. Are you a dwarf lord? I don't know. Do you have an impressive beard?
Summon me if you dare. We're going to do here. How's public order here? That's fine. Actually, I'll probably spend the money on something a bit better. Yeah, let's get the ranger barracks there. You have a beard. Well, you, sir, might just be a dwarf. Have to practice your grumbling. You need to be able to motivate other people with your grumbling. And also grudging. Have a book
and right all of the wrongs which people have done against you in it, and never let them live it down. Every time you meet them, you just pull out the book and start listing off every grudge which they've done against you, and then you can talk to them so they don't forget. Who needs a book? You've got all that down in memory. You used to have a far better memory than I do. Not that I keep lists of grudges against people in my head. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm really not one to keep a grudge.
Got Ben?
Let's move up to here.
Very well.
We'll encamp. And you can encamp. Again, I need to spend more of my favor. So let's spend it on... Yeah, let's upgrade Grimm's battle helm to the perfected battle helm. 15 armor, 20% chance of intercepting armies using underway beast paths or world routes. And he's able to see enemies hiding in forests regardless of distance. Because he's got, like, heat vision on his helmet or something. So that was 15. I could spend another 5 before it goes into negative. He's got predator vision now. Hello! Welcome, welcome. Yeah, get field engineers. Reduce the reload time of our artillery. I feel like that's something we should have gotten a bit ago. Enter. I was wanting to get the, I should have put you in the army. Oh well, you're going to be right next to him anyway. That was something I was wanting to get to deal with the vampire corruption. We have that now. Because of other things. Heat vision for a dwarf. Oh yeah, I guess they have like infravision or dark vision in most fantasy settings, don't they? I don't actually know if that's a thing in Warhammer. I'd assume so. But the miners wear like candles on their helmets. I don't actually know if the elves would have like infravision like they do in D&D in Warhammer. It might just be clumped under has really good eyesight rather than specifically infravision. Okay, what have they got? They've got a few units of snotroms. The goblin charmers sometimes provide the snotlings with these curious and smelly mounts to ride. We've seen these before. They're like sentient dung balls, which they bounce around on the battlefield. Though I think it's supposed to be like a cross between either a dung ball or like one of those like puff mushrooms. I don't think there was ever a particularly clear answer on it. You don't think they've got dark or heat vision in Warhammer? The elves are just there so that people can make cool fan art. Well, someone's got to look beautiful in the setting. Can't have, like, dwarves take that role. Though I guess a dwarf with, like, a luxurious beard. Could fit that. I haven't actually played a campaign as the elves in any of my sessions yet. There's a few mods which add extra things to them. I have the Lothern Skycutters, the flying artillery chariots, which look really impractical. But they're cool. I guess it's because none of the mods really modify the elves too much.
It is a reckoning.
I think they could also, I think I also have a mod which allows them to get,
Lord, word of vengeance.
like, sea worms. WYRM. From their ports. So you can have mini animars running around on the battlefield. Animar being the large sea serpent, sea worm which protects Ulthuan. I think the Vampire Coast factions could actually resurrect Animar with this mod and actually have Animar tromping around on the battlefield. I haven't seen that. I think it's probably as big as a Dreadsaurian. Dreadsaurian? Yeah, Dreadsaur. Whatever. The big old lizard of the lizardmen. A dwarf could hide a battle chicken in their beard. If they could hide it in their beard, how would you know? Wouldn't it be hidden? You just hear the clucking coming from the beard. That's how you know.
Get moving.
Or because the dwarf keeps, like, putting feed into its beard.
The clans
You have to keep them fed. Is everyone running?
The runes glow. Waiting and blood.
Everyone get up here. There's greenskins coming. We need to attack them. You're being very accurate with those shots. Elves and nerds.
By the layer's will.
They're just... Oh, hey, there's another thing. What's this? It's a battle squig, I think. Armored colossal squig. Yeah, I think this is all from, extended rosters greenskins? The snot roms might be part of a separate mod for that. So, we have giant squigs on the battlefield with armor. What's that do? Target self. Enemy presence in ability range. 30 meters, plus 12 leadership. Oh, okay. I guess... yeah, it just gets more leadership while it's in combat or something. 15% missile resistance. What else do they have that we can see? Savage orcs with shields. And, spears? Orc biggins with shields. Or savage orcs. Savage orc biggins. A lot of savage orcs. Also got some stone trolls. What's this? Biggins. Where's those snot rom riders? There they are. I think we've seen these before in other campaigns I've done. They're very silly. But I do like them. They are cavalry with 16 charge bonus, 15 armor. They have poisoned attacks. I think they're attacking in melee with, like, mushrooms. It's orcs. It's silly or it's not an orc thing. Exactly. I just like the orcs having a lot of different units, even if there's overlap in their roster. They're kind of just an amalgamation of a lot of different things. So the more of it that there is, the better. See the mighty charge of the snot rolls. Boing. Actually dealing like, oh yeah, they have like a that smell. It's a debuff, area of effect debuff. How big is the area? 20 meters. -8 leadership is surprisingly powerful. I feel like maybe it should be like -2 rather than -8. -8 is I guess that's like what they're used for mostly, but and all their armor's gone because of our forge fire. Anyway. That's more smelly than Nurgle's foul stink, the trait which the beastmen lords get, or the beastmen heroes and lords get. Which is like -4 now, I think. It used to be -5, but they reduced it in the last patch. Nurgle is less smelly. But apparently the snot rods are still as smelly as ever. This is a lot of greenskins. Hopefully we can hold on. Okay, actually, artillery, form up on this hill. I have a gyrocopter, not gyro bomber. Well, that just... Oh. Thorgrim! You will not flee, you stout, bloody Dawi.
The clans unite!
Okay, yeah, shoot a shot there. Send some rat poison over to the greenskins. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. I really need to check whether that affects my own dudes. Okay, let's see. Does it? That's poison. Yeah, it doesn't look like it affects my guys, the damage over time. Because these greenskins have the rat poison effect on them, but my dudes don't. Okay, so the rat poison is dwarf friendly. Smoke bomb. Are you looking to flee?
Attack the urks! Bastard of rule!
Increase melee attack.
We demand blood!
I can't really tell what's going on. It's just a massive scrum. Okay, well, they're all fleeing. There we go. Oh, the poor stone trolls. Thud. Oh. Oh, he's perfectly fine. Wow, perfectly fine. Duck. There we go. The sound of the dwarven artillery is scary on its own. Just a constant kaboom thud. Okay, I think we've dealt with as much of them as we can. Uh, 215 losses, 81 losses for the second army. Wasn't really that many greenskins. I guess because they were just all packed into a small spot. 174 kills for our grudge thrower. I wonder how much our other ones got. The Snot Rom's got no kills. Nearly everything else did, apart from the Goblin Chariot. Even those ones didn't get any kills. 66, 166, 104, 54. I think that's our gas one. Or rat poison one. That did pretty well. Yeah. Also, this rune would have been helping a lot. It would have given us missile resistance from their archers. Execute and loot. It's weird now not having a choice which increases casualty replenishment. That's pretty much always the one which I would choose after a battle. Okay. What am I going to replace in your army to get the rune priest in there? Not really anything I want to swap out. I can't really swap out another melee unit. Because the rune priest isn't going to be a replacement for one of these four. Maybe the ogres, but I like them. They give a bit more oomph when the front lines are met. One of the gyrocopters. Maybe one of the quarrelers.
It is time.
Guess I'll get rid of you. It makes our front line thinner than before, but I really would like those buffs the rune priest can provide. Okay, you can get percussive maintenance level 2. You can get Ward Breaker. Reduce their magic and missile resistance by 10%. Savage Orcs would go down to 15% physical resistance. Forge Fire. I wonder if that stacks. Oh no, they have physical resistance. They don't have magic resistance. They got physical. It's the other one.
Aye, it will better our cause. Ready?
Master of runecraft.
I ain't doing that.
Yes.
If I attack them, they're going to flee.
Rune Ricky.
Can I get some more units in your army? Something which will help. They're all so expensive.
Lord of Clan
Go and attack them.
Wargrim.
Pyrrhic victory. I guess so.
On my
Gorog,
way. Can I help you?
move over here.
Now.
Attack them, at least chase them off. Oh no, they're not fleeing. And you can get drink to victory too.
Blades in belts.
Rune Lord.
Okay. Move over here.
Throne bearers. Let's
Move over here. Why is there like a spot specifically there where you could take attrition? Get break open the gates. You can get stand your ground. Oh. Where'd you come from? Right.
so
One rag.
all part of that army.
Blues.
I'll jump you over to here. Deal with these vampire counts next. They do have a fully upgraded walls. There's a lot of grave guard. Argeists, 2 crypt horrors, can race, vampire and a necromancer, and colored, who is a vampire as well.
Summon me if you dare.
And we can upgrade Red Eye Mountain. Let's upgrade that. Gunsmith's Forge. Oh.
What?
I didn't upgrade, didn't level up you guys. Yeah, spread public order. And... Rune of Hearth and Home. We'll give all of our dwarves immune to psychology while they're nearby to you. The sound of angry trees echoes in our ears. I really do like the sounds they made for those tree men. Great. I think it's probably what I enjoy the most about the Wood Elves, playing just as forest spirits, because you have the sound of angry trees creaking all over the place. Okay, go over here. Take the settlement. And loot and occupy.
Send me to vengeance.
But move a character to the following province: Eastern Sylvania. Oh, I guess because of my provincial province, my province patrol. Okay, I was like, this isn't Sylvania. Great Book of Grudges. Okay, you need to go and kill a bunch of undead. Or a plus 10 melee attack for all units within range. Also, melee attack, defense, upkeep, production, untainted. Sure. At some point.
My anger burns bright. I'm going.
Up over to here.
If you say so.
Replenish. You can get Keeper of the Gate. So you can stay near the Rune Lord and protect him. You could actually get one of these. Armor increase. Or missile and melee damage is increased. Sharpened weapons. I think I was reading a bug that apparently both of those are actually being applied at the same time. Or they're being applied in the army even if you remove the Rune Priest from the army. I haven't checked that myself. That might have been some mods interacting oddly.
What needs to be done?
Okay, is there anything I want to do with you? I could give you a flame cannon or an ice cannon. Flame would be more useful against regeneration. Trollhammer torpedoes, smoke shells. That would be useful against their larger monsters.
This is impudence.
And also their lords. Trollhammer torpedoes are still pretty good against lords.
Yes?
Or we could spend more favor to upgrade one of your other items. What would be useful here? Upgrade your Grudge Raker, or I could give a few bonuses to my entire armies. Yeah, get Grudge Butts to rockets again, baby.
A range increase. And extra powder. I wish I could hover over this and see what it gives. I've only got one unit of Thunderers in this army, but that would benefit my other armies. These are faction-wide. How much favor do I have? 90. Okay, so I could spend 10. Get the Grudge Buster rockets. They're fun. Oh, I can only get one per turn. Oh, I can only get one of these at a time. Okay, I can't, like, double up on... Okay. Oh. Maybe I have to exit and go back. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, no, these cost 10. They don't cost 5, do they? So we're down to 80. Okay, that's fine.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
Go to the Silver Pinnacle. Put the Banner of Lost Holds on there. And,
I've set a trap.
yes. We'll, probably attack them this turn. I don't really feel like waiting.
Retake the realms.
Is there anything else I could create from the forge? There's perfect figure. Dwarves have a vaccine for rat poison. They have by have you seen the size of those rats? They are quite large. Listening to me while understanding only 2% of what I'm saying is great while playing Minecraft. Well, I'm glad I can provide some background noise. It's what I like doing with a lot of streams I watch. I tend to have them sort of just running in the background while I'm doing other things. I hope you're having a fun time building things. Or surviving. May creepers not blow up your house. I can't actually get that. I don't have enough oath gold. What about this? Weakness to fire. Now that would that stack was the other thing, but I need spices for that. Anything immediately useful? Ranger's pouch, perhaps. Reload time reduction. Get speed increase. Let's get a prospector's spyglass. I give this to Grimm. He wouldn't be able to make use of it immediately. Ah, yeah, that's after his Grudge Raker. That would actually give him more missile strength than his base item does. And it gives a passive plus 15 to accuracy. So it would lower his range by 10%. So, let's see, what's his talisman do? Armor increase. Oh, it also actually provides other benefits too. Yeah, oh yeah, but missile resistance, missile and armor piercing, missile damage, and 15 accuracy. Okay. Yeah, okay, I don't think I really want to swap any of those out. I could, however, give you the Prospector's Spyglass. And you could have the Seed of Rebirth, I guess. Again, you're not going to be able to make use of that in the battle, but... okay. You're fine over there. Let's go and attack these vampires. Pardon? Okay. So, vampires. There's a lot of undead in this settlement. However, we have the luxury that they don't have ranged units. So they can't deal with our gyrocopters. Wow, this map is dark. Something's weird with the lighting. Also the settlement. Apparently the Empire have been here and built their own walls. Even though that's a dwarf settlement back there from what I'm seeing. Did it have a vampire count appearance on the overworld map? Yeah, well, whatever. Right, so if we attack here, there's no areas we could blow a hole in the wall. We could position our dudes all the way over here. And deal with one tower and then, like, attack the walls or something. Okay. Like, there, and there. Ogres there. You lot there. Not you.
It is a reckoning. By the gears of Super.
Okay. And there we go. Right. Are you within range of that tower? Of course you are. Attack the tower. Do they have flying units? They should have some. Yeah, they got Fellbats and some Firegeists. Which have bright yellow mohawks. That's quite the look. I like that. Ah, how colourful. And their crypt ghouls have got a bit of a more of a yellowy tinge to them. And the zombies have got like yellow and red pants and all that on. I actually like the yellowish tinge to the ghouls. Gives them a sickly colour. It's actually a paler yellow on their shields. It's more of a bright yellow on the Graveguard. This place is the centre of undead fashion. Yeah. I have a number of crypt ghoul models of my own, so I'm sort of always interested in seeing colours which I could use to paint them in, rather than just a general sort of greenish colour. I can see variations which might work well. I have a bottle here. I'm actually holding it now, of Flesh Wash, which is a really old paint from Citadel paints back when it was Citadel paints and not Games Workshop paints, and it's really good for putting over Goblin Green, or just a just a general green. It's really good for putting over top of it because it's got like a yellowy brown tinting to it, and it works really well. But I have only the one bottle of it, so if I run out of it, well, I'd have to try and find some more, and they don't make it anymore. I think I could look at like other companies, Vigello or something. I think they make that color still, perhaps. Anyway. I have a Chaos Warrior painted up in Nurgle green colors, and I used that wash on the green, and it worked really well. Yes, burn the ghosts! We're just punting the ghosts around. Okay, is there anything else around here? Not really. The Citadel miniature's still a thing? I don't think so. I think it's, I don't actually know whether Games Workshop uses, like, the Citadel miniatures title for their models still, or whether they've sort of just incorporated it under, like, a Warhammer title or something. I don't think so. I'm not too sure. Okay, hop up here. They're under the Warhammer title now. Right, yeah. It's kind of what I thought.
Attack the urks!
Because there's what? There's really, it's just like Warhammer miniatures and, or Warhammer models, and then there's, what's the really expensive ones? The, Forge World, which is still kind of its own thing. I should take out the Lord. I probably should. He's surrounded by flying units, so if I just take out enough of their infantry, they should end up falling away. Yeah, another rocket on them. We have 3 of them. There we go. Nope. Running low on ammunition. Restock. I haven't even used the bombs on this guy. Again, somehow our napalm bombs are poison napalm bombs as well.
On the way! Oh, baby!
No, don't dive into combat. Don't dive into combat. I said don't dive into combat. Ugh.
Master engineer!
Okay.
On the way! Halloo! Halloo! Yes! Yes! Understood, Lord! Gyrocopter! Move! Right! We are relentless!
There we go.
Approved! Plow through!
Sure. You can actually march up now. And artillery, you can charge up as well. Oh, that tower's actually destroyed. Did we destroy it? Don't think so. Oh well.
Nothing can stop us!
Forge World is its own company under Games Workshop. Right, right. Yeah. I thought they had their own sort of
Battle good!
a degree of autonomy from Games Workshop.
Let us a reckoning!
Refuel or restock. Okay, where can I drop another missile? Are you going to clump up on top of each other? You are. And you're walking? How kind of you. There we go. No. Artie, stop.
Move off! There's nothing I can't fix! Hop those dwarven legs! Strike out!
Okay.
Holding ammunition! Warriors!
You don't need to fire.
Burst!
Oh, the gatehouse is actually damaged. We could just charge in.
Kill urks!
Yeah. Let the quarrelers open up and deal with some of the units on the walls. We didn't actually blow a hole in the wall. Not like we need to.
That's an order!
That was the wrong button. Sorry. I meant to throw ammunition over. I didn't mean to drop a bomb. It's just all the big buttons in the gyrocopter. Accidentally pressed the wrong one. Oops. Okay. Hold off. Okay, charge in. There's like barely anything.
Fire at will! Unlock formation!
Oh, to ground. Actually, still a fair few criticals there.
Gyrocopter!
There we go.
For the ancestors! Here we go!
Get stuck in, ogres. There's some aged meat on the menu. It may be a bit smelly, but that just gives it more flavor, you know. They're bright yellow. They're like cheese. Actually taking a fair bit of damage. Ooh, they've killed 2 of you.
It's happening! The runes glow. Leave them in twain. Lay it into them. Bring us meat. Tribe on the move. Find a meal.
And go over here.
This way.
Okay.
Killing time.
Charge in again.
Dwarf warriors. Where is this? Hungry.
Come on. Oh, there's... You have to squish some ghouls which are fighting you. Plonk.
Biggest in the tribe.
Okay.
Gush out, boys. Long beards. Range far, range fast.
You really having that much problem dealing with them? Come on. They should be dead already. Or they should disintegrate.
Rampage this way.
Let's use our cannonball on these dudes. There we go. Okay. Get in here. Does any of you have magical attacks? No. Okay.
Vengeance.
Well. Fire counts. There we go. Oh, we got one of them.
For mountain and hall. Charge. Start shooting.
Position there.
Moving out.
Position there.
position up there.
Strike out!
I will give you some more ammunition. And you can give them some more ammunition. Come on. Shoot the crypt horrors. I said shoot the crypt horrors. Excellent.
Let the vengeance begin!
Could maybe have shot them a little bit earlier, but there they go.
Runes of spellbreaking.
Are they all disintegrating? They are. Good. Just have to sit here and wait for them to drop out of the sky. Ugh. They should in a moment.
War of vengeance! Hunt those dwarven
Let's get you within range so you can shoot some volleys and hurry them along. Okay, shoot the criticals. Now the crypt horrors. They're determined not to leave that square. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. The rest of them dying now? Maybe? Shoot their lord. Oh, no, it's the vampire. Oh. It's raining bats. Oh. Look. Is it just getting tossed around? Ah! Damn it! Is he dead yet? You just lose sight of him every now and then in the clouds of smoke, and you just see him picking himself back up again. Oh, okay, that looks like he's dead. And there goes the Vargeist. 40 losses. Nearly, how many nearly died? 3,000? Wow, okay. Went pretty well. Ugh. Yeah, those grudge buster rockets are really nice against chaff. Not so useful against heavier armored infantry, but pretty good. You know, I was kind of worried for that battle. I thought maybe we'd run out of ammunition or we'd just be in a big melee grind, but it actually went perfectly fine. You got 5 kills. You got 1 kill. 3, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. I guess 30 of those kills were from the towers. Okay. Yeah, loot and occupy.
What needs to be done?
There we go. Blimey and Sisterhood are no more.
Yes?
Come on. upgrade that. Are there any unique buildings here? No, there isn't. Get the gate. Get the underway lookouts here. I don't actually know if there's any Skaven around here still. I think I saw a clan grudge army over here. And this is... I don't know. This might be owned by the Chaos Dwarves.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
Something's spreading chaos corruption, and I don't know what it is. Get Blade Shield. You can get Relentless. And you can get I'm going to give you... Well, we're going to get Triangulation and Deadeye anyway, so we'll just start putting points into them. Okay. Have more guild favor. Let's upgrade... So what's this do? Grimm's Cogaxe. It's a constant area of effect hex. Around self. Affects enemies in range. Can use if unit is a lord or a hero. Within 30 meters. Weapon Snapper. 15 seconds. -6 melee defense. Plus 15 ability recharge. Okay. And at the highest level, it lowers it by 12 melee defense. -18% vigor. Plus 15 ability recharge. Okay, okay. You know, I'm not seeing while engaged in combat on that. So he can fly around in his gyro bomber and apply ability recharge and melee defense debuff just by being nearby. I think yes. We will get that.
By Grungni, this had better be good.
It's a really long-handled Cogaxe or something, I don't know. Because I think the idea is that he's like catching people's weapons in his axe and then it's breaking them. It probably should have a, you know, works if he's in melee on it, rather than just in area of effect. Get the Engineer's Workshop. Aisha, how things are going with the halflings?
Come in peace.
Still at war with Averland. You're not at war with Stirland. I trespassed against Stirland? Oh.
For the wisdom
Yeah, okay.
of the layer.
It's the provincial patrol. Upgrade Black Crag. And
Good.
got another settlement upgrade. Upgrade Waldenhof. And Fort Oberstyre. And that's it. End turn. How are we going? Okay, might go for another half hour. I go up north, get Karak Vlag.
Come, kin.
Hello.
Let us feast.
Join war against Clan Eshin? No! Join war against the Chaos Dwarves. Not now. Not yet. We're still dealing with greenskins and Skaven and vampire counts. That would be a technological showdown. Chaos Dwarves versus Grimm.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Okay, so there's a clan grudge chieftain.
War? Right, I'll tinker.
Let's jump up to
Master
here.
Engineer at your service.
I guess they're in Seepgall. Oh. It's a beastman. Athwob. It's a Doomball one of the new lords leading them. I think they have like a spiked gauntlet they punch things in melee with. Okay, get that.
Throw bearers. Let's march.
You can jump over there,
King Axe.
and you can jump over there behind him.
Get out me head.
Oh, hello.
Machines and sorcery.
Are you going to be alright to deal with those? Storm vermin, Eshin triads.
What?
There's a unit of slaves in there.
How can I help? Fearless and unbreakable.
Okay.
For the wisdom of Valea,
Ah, yeah, get barley fields.
let us begin.
Okay. I guess you can move up to Beckhafen. Just to put you into capital. Do I even need you here? Yeah, I kinda do. Okay, enter. Toxidant trespassing. Kadrin declares war against the Blooded Axe tribe. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, they weren't wiped out as soon as you declared war on them?
Welcome, men of the
Hello,
Empire.
what do you want? No. Okay. Now there's a provincial patrol. Sure, we'll just order resolve that. Execute and loot.
We march.
I still don't really know what that's in aid of. What's going on over here? Oh! Striker's taken Telepipe. I was wondering why Kappelberg was now Telebeckland's capital. Reichland owns Kemperbad. Okay. Solon's been taken over by Wissenland. So where's Gelt's capital? Is it Karak Angasar?
For the wisdom of Valea.
Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. He might have the fort there still.
Yes. Retake the realm.
Okay. Increase mobility. Rune of Slow. And you can get Fighter's Instinct.
Good.
If I can catch them while they're moving around, jumping around the map, that's to my advantage.
Thag them. I'll cast the rune.
Okay, we'll move you up as well.
Them.
And we won't chase off one of their armies, we'll just fight them as it is. Occupy.
Onward. Send me to
There we go.
vengeance.
Let's get requisition or ammunition. You can get Rune of Hearth and Home. And you can get let's get Grudge Against Mankind. Just because it's that ability has been sitting there Out of all of them, it hasn't been taken, so we may as well take it. I wish those abilities gave you a negative to relate to diplomatic relations was the appropriate those the same factions.
Lord of Clan Morgrim. You know who I am?
Absolutely relentless. More campaign movement range. That's for everyone, isn't it? All characters, yeah. Faction wide.
Our enemy shall tremble. I hope. It is time.
Okay. Let's go to Seepgore. And we see a clan grudge. We'll declare war on them. What have they got in there? Okay. Skaven. No, my ogres. If they had some of the unique units, I'd probably show it off, but doesn't look like there's anything interesting in there, so I think we'll just auto-resolve it, even if it means the death of my ogres. Yeah, occupy. We get a Skyhammer. It's apparently not all of them, and there might be also down there. Swap that out. Don't think there's Skaven underneath there, so we'll remove that. Wrath and Ruin level 2. Relentless level 3. Moving at 44. What's the speed of a Slayer? 40. So it's actually moving faster than a Slayer.
Ready.
You can get Deadeye level 2. You know what? I'm going to get the Skyhammer in this army as well. I can upgrade the Skyhammer. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. It's the same as the normal gyro bomber. I can give it an ice cannon or a flame cannon. Ammunition projectile causes fire damage or applies frostbite. As it is, they cause suppressed. Double suppressed with frostbite. They'd be moving so slow. Minus 50% speed. And then suppressed is minus 35. 85. Minus 85% speed. Yeah, okay. And also minus 20 reload skill. Cool, cool. No pun intended.
Onward.
So we'll move up, take Carrick Flag. Which is owned by Norskins. Raid that.
One round.
You're fine, enter. No, and I forgot to move you. Oh well. Oh, we finally encountered the Chaos Dwarves. Who's grunting over there? Mine dispute. More gold. Okay, where are they? There they are.
Now is chaos.
Doesn't look like they're going too well. They might just have this region down here. Which is a pity. Skaven have kicked them out of their starting settlements. Yeah.
Warlock of Skaven Blight.
Got Sword of Battle. Yeah, okay.
Throw bearers.
What's Ekrund got? It's got big walls.
I'd rather eat a squeak.
What?
Okay, hop there.
Take the realms. Rune Lord.
Replenish your losses for a bit.
Stop right off!
Barley fields. Yeah, there's a mountain province. Chaos corruption. It's probably actually just been caused by up there. Yeah.
Aye?
Okay.
Aye, alright. One rag.
Let's jump over to there. So I don't think I'd need to have the Slayer Shrine to deal with the corruption. We'll build a refectory.
Summon me if you dare.
Okay. Raid that. Let's get the trade depot.
My axe thirsts for war.
So I should probably recruit some more units into your army. With what? Maybe next time. Yeah, go for improved gyrocopter engines. So we can have our gyrocopters fire while moving and increase their speed. So, missile resistance for artillery is nice. A range increase for them too. Enter. Could put that unit with the Rune of Grungni or whatever it was. Oh, Clan Eshin is attacking Eric Cadron. Clan Eshin has declared war on Clan Grudge. Okay. It'd have that rune which gives missile resistance to units nearby on top of that research. They'd have like 50% missile resistance on your artillery. If you wanted to keep an infantry unit nearby them to supply the buff. Though ideally your artillery probably isn't going to be getting shot by missile units anyway. I tend to put them a bit further behind my lines. That, unless I box up, it could be useful then.
Ready.
Everything gets the buffs.
Let us begin.
Upgrade that.
Ready to do the guild's bidding. Kill.
Hey, Norskins. How's it going? Just all to resolve. Occupy.
What?
There we go. We have Northern Darklands. Get that. Get a Trinket Maker.
Aha!
You can get... Rune of Oath and Steel. Let's spread your skills out a bit more. Just income. And you can get... Triangulation. Did we get anything interesting in here? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Venerate the ancestors. I'll venerate the ancestors here. Let's put it on Empower the Guilds. Now. And I'm going to put this on Empower the Guilds too. Oh, hello. So there's the legendary lord of Clan Grudge, Rathan. Got a giant blade, and he's got a lucky charm. A gift from a herald of Slanesh. This charm offered to protect Rathan. Or Rathan? 15% physical resistance for Clan Grudge units, Lord's army. 15% ward save for him. And it also summons a princess. I think that might be a demonette or something like that. He's got a slave cart which he gets pulled around on. So yeah, it's an interesting faction. They're Skaven, which worships Slanesh alongside the horned rat. Or instead of? I'm not too sure.
It is time.
Let's go and
Very well.
attack them. Go and attack Ekrund. And a turn of replenishment.
We mark another grudge.
My anger burns bright.
Okay.
I'm off.
You can jump there. There we go. I'm tempted. Yep. I think we've done a lot of battles so far, so unless there's like a really big one, I'll just auto-resolve it. To keep things rolling a bit. What do we get here? Ooh. Red Hammer Brewery. To taste some Red Hammers again is a reason enough to retake Ekrund. Plus 10 public order local profits. Okay. 10% casualty replenishment rate. Garrison and Longbeards with great weapons. Reclaimed Ekrund mines. With the Grubby scum being cleared out from the depths of Ekrund, the mining operations can be resumed once more. Emeralds, gemstones, iron resource, income generated. 6 miner garrison. What's this do? Ekrund Miners Guild. 67% ammunition for all miners, all armies. Okay. Plus 5 armor piercing for all miners. I thought that was ammunition for all units, all armies, or all ranged, all armies. But I guess that's so that they get like 2 more satchel charges. Lapis. Okay. How much is that resource worth? There's a lot of these extra, like, trade resources added. There it is, lapis. 15. Yeah, okay, that's... Chemical compounds, beans, wine, Bretonian truffles. 19. Spices, 16. Wait, what's that? I don't know what that is. It doesn't have a name. An exclusive contract signed by one of the 10 great families of Marienburg. Resource value 38. Okay. Glass, trinkets, ivory, tobacco, vodka, golden idols, medicinal plants. Okay. Just all the different trade resources around the map. A bunch of them are added by mods. Get the Red Hammer Brewery then. We've already got a brewery in there, we'll get another one. We'll get Foe Seeker. Let's get Trading Depot. I get something a bit better. I get that. Engineering guild anyway, so we should probably build more engineering guilds around the place.
Don't cross wire.
Ah, okay. Well, we do have walls and a good garrison here.
I am the White Dwarf.
Might have to recruit a bunch of units into your army.
Ready.
Okay. Don't like that they're still up there. The Norskins. Get a trinket maker. More money. Who's this? Oh, it's you. Route Marcher. Okay, that's fine. And turn. Looks like Karakazul lost that northern settlement of theirs. I might end up confederating with them before they... just in case they end up getting destroyed.
And what can the Dawi do for you on this fine day?
Again, you want me to join the war against Avalon? What are you waiting for? The end times? To battle! These halflings are being extremely warmongering. Reminds me of my campaign. I don't have anyone nearby to help you, even if I wanted to. It doesn't seem like anything is happening in that war. It's just the halflings every now and then are asking me to fight Avaland, but Avaland's just like, the halflings. I'm not gonna bother fighting them. Okay, where are you? Over there. Right.
The guild approves.
Jump down.
Onward.
You're gonna get Urkulars, aren't you?
For the wisdom of the layer. Onward. How can I help?
Yep, there goes their settlement.
On my way.
Okay, jump over there.
What do you want? And what can the Dawi do for you on this?
Join my confederation. Hooray! All my income.
Done ready.
Wow! Did that really just cut like 3,000 income? Yeah, I guess so. Things are so expensive.
I'll get on it.
I had like nearly 4,000 income and it's just all gone because I confederated and I have one army.
Lord of Clan Morgan.
It's because of this. I don't mind that too much, but
I agree.
it is a hefty price to pay. There's like an extra 7,000 disappearing because of all the armies I have. Occupy.
Send me to vengeance.
There we go. Western Badlands is secure. Barley field.
Good. Grimnir's axe.
Income. Rune of negation. What am I going to get with you? Yes, leadership aura size. No, get Midas instinct.
Armed and ready. Casting the
Okay, you
rune.
can hop in there.
Master of runecraft.
Might actually remove some units from your armies. For your army. Since if you're going to be sitting here, go a bit further. Perhaps to wipe them out completely. Because that faction still has
Stop that!
Wurzag in it.
Aye. You know who I am.
Anything which I could build. I'll provide a garrison or some rangers. And also lower enemies' movement range. Will I be able to build it in 3 turns? I don't think so. There's some ogres over there. If you jump... Depends whether they're going to still be there for 2 more turns. Hey! Ungrim, could you deal with those beastmen, please? Okay. End turn. I don't think I'm going to spend my gold this turn, just so I have a bit of a buffer. In case my income goes negative again. Because I really don't want to have to pay like a whole bunch of well, I don't want my income to end up going into the negative. And all my armies suddenly suffering heavy attrition because I can't pay them. Ah, beastman. Damn it. we get a grudge for that? No, we didn't. Yeah.
What?
Odd.
Beards and belts?
You'd think you'd get a grudge for that, but I think some factions don't give you grudges if they raise your settlement.
It is time. Moving out.
Okay, jump over there.
Ready? Throne bearers. Let's march. The High King acts.
Okay, you can move to there.
Take the realms.
Oh, did they
Aye,
wound someone
to our cause.
in your army? You're down a dude. I guess so.
Good. Grimnir's axe third.
Oh no, you lost the Slayers? I think you lost the unit of Slayers. Not ogres.
I do.
Rune of oh. Rune of negation. Can I get those grudge rockets again? Grudge buster rockets. How soon are you going to attack me?
My anger burns bright.
You've got 4 levels, and none of them are in your runes. Okay. I mean, they're not terrible point spot, but I would have liked Wrath and Ruin.
Stop! No!
Okay, what are we facing here? Storm Vermin, Eshin Triads, 1 unit of Plague Monks, Clan Rat Spears, Skaven Slays Spears, Deathmaster Snitch, 2 Assassins, more Eshin Triads, Clan Rats, Deathglow Bombardiers, 2 Rattling Guns, 4 Gutter Runners, Warp Fire Thrower, Poison Wing Globadiers, and Night Runners Slingers. And you're just a low-level spellcaster. He's got Skulm. And he's got his Cloak of Shadows. Okay. Oh, great. My garrison is completely useless.
Master of runecraft.
Wonderful.
I do. I'm ready.
I feel like that's partly because I confederated them. Like, when you confederate a faction, their garrisons get put down to basically 0. And then they build up again. Because I don't think that settlement was attacked. Anyway.
I'm done ready.
Do I have Cazador in here? I do. No, there's Crag. Cazador's wounded. Crag the Grim. He has an ability, the Grim.
Vengeful Runelord.
I'd swap him over, but I don't think you're going to survive. I think we're going to lose Karak Azul. That garrison is useless. And your army is not big enough to fight off 2 stacks of Skaven, even if I had grudge rockets.
What do you want? If you say so, Beardling.
Unless I could get them to bunch up wonderfully in the gatehouse and then drop a rocket on them and kill them all in 1 rocket. But I think it would take a few rockets.
What's your orders?
Assault units in his army? Maybe you can kill some of them? Nope. Snitch had something to say about that.
Grumblindle. buffs need be.
Slayer Ward would actually be fantastic if you're going to make armies with making use of all the slayers you get from having grudges. 20% upkeep reduction on them? Okay, intern. I could get the Grudge Buster rockets, but yeah, I wasn't sure whether Clan Eshin would assault the settlement next turn or not.
You dare
Oh, hello.
approach a lord of the...
Ah, we were trading and everything. Why are you getting upset with me, Dryker? Am I not killing enough of the Empire? I think we're actually getting a fair amount of trade from them. Northerners are raiding my province.
Denied.
That's a grudging. Hey, Ungrim.
King.
The army's that way, lad. Why are you going over there?
Aye, lad, what can
Oh,
I do?
my income. Oh, it's painful. Okay,
Aye. To war.
sorry. Budget cuts.
Lord of Clan Morgrim. Send me to vengeance.
And you.
I suppose so.
Get that grudge thrower into Thorgrim's army.
Got.
Rest of you, thank you for your
Vengeful
service,
Rune Lord.
but you're not required for now.
What? For the Karazhan Corps.
Okay. Let's, I think, play one more battle for tonight. Then we'll call it and continue with this next time. Ugh. It's going pretty well, aside from the income problems. Just fluctuates so much. We were trading a lot with Dryker. I forget how much. We were getting like 800 for the first turn trading with them. Apparently the trees just really like dwarf beer. But now that they're not trading with us, it's a major blow to us. What do you have? Okay, you've got the Grudge Raker.
For the ancestors! All have wronged us! Heave on! Dive bomb! Bring back every...
Okay. Where are those greenskins? Actually, we're attacking them, aren't they? They're not going to attack me.
Yes! Get moving!
Oh, I see some. Are they perhaps going to attack us? Or will I have to go onto another hill, like over here? There's some squeaks bouncing around. Actually looks like they're advancing. Yep. Righto, lads. The stoids are right over this hill. Let's climb over it and the squeaks have run ahead. I think that's the squeaks laying into the stunties. Don't worry about it. Oh dear. Well, squigs aren't as brave as the orcs are, so you know that's not an indication of anything. I should probably tell you to stop firing so you don't waste all your ammunition against squigs, but there you go, you're actually hitting some of the orcs now. Could you attack over here? Do they have a large target? A pump wagon with flappers. Guess you can shoot that. Just hit the largest clubs of orcs. Oh, the snot roms. I do that so that they're not, so they're not targeting the, greenskins I told them to, so they re-target. It's just so that they don't keep trying to fire at the units when they're in melee right up here. I haven't actually seen your grudge raker in action. Ooh. Yeah, okay, he's firing like a volley of 5 bullets. Tear down a chunk of them. What about over here?
Attack the urks!
Yeah, okay.
By King Thorgrim Torchbearer. It is an order!
Boop.
Put the eggs! Move! What's your command?
No.
Cannon!
No.
Thunderers!
Pump wagons are messing up my cannons.
Killers! Rage far! Rage fast! Thunderers! On the way!
Oops. Okay. There we go. Decisive victory. 70 false forces. That's fine. Thinking ahead, how are we going to be dealing with those Skaven? All the Eshin triads are actually, stealthy, I think. They're like stalkers, so we won't be able to see them until they're close by us. My gyrocopters to scout them out. As long as they don't have too much ranged. Skaven have got better range than the greenskins do. Those rattling guns hurt.
I agree.
Okay. Move back up
No
here.
grudge bearer would do this.
Is that...
Throne bearers!
There we go.
Let's march!
You can carry a big stick. Big boomstick. Breaking. And you can get minus instinct level 3. Okay.
Time for a reckoning. You know who I am? Who calls me? I am the White Dwarf.
Could recruit some gyrocopters into your army. Only 500 upkeep. Or 500 to recruit each. 350, 300 upkeep. Would they help against all the Skaven? 2 turns to recruit though. Miners with blasting charges, perhaps.
Master Engineer at your service.
We're gonna have to hunt down those beastmen first, I think.
Summon me if you dare.
Before we think about recolonizing Khazid Urkulas. Carrick Flag's probably gonna fall. Once we deal with them, we can turn it back around, deal with them. I would like it if we could be done with all this, and then we could go further south, but Norskins are being problematic. You sure you don't want to have another aggression pack? There we go. Everything's fine. Yeah. Okay, so you're holding there.
The dwarfs
I
need
don't want to recruit some units into your army. Unit of Longbeards. We'll get one of those gyrocopters each. We'll just recruit a whole bunch of those. They are pretty good against large clumps of enemies. I'll give it some thought. I think, however, we are going to save it there and continue with this next time. And I'm going to end the turn next time as well, seeing as the, you know, Beastmen might attack, Skaven might attack the settlement and all that, so I'll have to have some more thought about it, and I don't want to have another battle go off. Right, we'll save it there, and we'll continue with this next time. Things are going pretty well, though it is kind of being a bit difficult to hold on to the extremities of our empire. But the greenskins aren't being much of a problem. We've successfully pushed them back in the Badlands. It's more just the Norskins, and then there's this Skaven clan which we have to deal with. And then there's Clan Eshin, who, yay. But we've got a lot of abilities which are going to be useful against large groups of Skaven, as well as rat poison capsules. So I have to get some of them to deal with the damned thaggoraki. But thank you very much for joining, and I hope you'll join me again next time.